Questions? Okay. Okay. Next, I want to talk about quizzes. Some of you maybe have never taken an online quiz before. The rules for the quizzes in this course will pretty much be the same every week. You will be allowed to take it 2 or 3 times. It'll always be open book and open notes. And after you've taken it 2 or 3 times, then the highest of your attempts, that's the grade that will be kept for the quizzes. I also want to show you a place. I've put a link in these slides, and again, these slides are available by in the message. These slides are available via, good, here's a question, is the quiz timed? The quizzes are timed, but the timings are huge. So for next week, you have a quiz, and I think it's 5 multiple choice questions and 1 mini essay, and you have 2 hours. I put a timer on it just so that if something happens and you're not able to submit it, your answers get submitted automatically so I can see it. But there will always be way, way, way more time than you need in order to do the quizzes. So every quiz's directions will be available for you right at the beginning when you go to the quiz page to explain how many attempts are permitted and how much the time limit is. Some of you, due to accommodations, have extra time allowed, and that's already incorporated. It will be double whatever the rest of the class has. That's easy. Right. So if you click on that link where it says about quizzes, it will take you to, let me have this, yep, to this page. This is a frequently asked questions page that Canisius set up for using technology things. This is the page for students, and it can send you to videos that will help you, for example, on quizzes, to see what it's like to take a quiz through Desire to Learn. If you click on that, it takes you to this, and there is a video put together
your courses here at Canisius
by Dr. Gallimore in History Department, who does a lot of demonstration videos. So that, I think, should be helpful. Again, to get there, you follow this link in your slides and then click on whatever D2L feature you want to get a little online orientation to. About the discussions. Discussion boards can get really unwieldy when there are 25 people talking. I have already broken you into 3 smaller groups of about 6 to 9 students each. So when you post discussions, it will only be visible to those 6 or 9 students in your group. And I will expect that you kind of keep a track of what everybody's saying and respond, and again, post the minimal 2 posts that I've described in the instructions for the discussion. And yeah. In general, you will be allowed to either type out your discussion posts or to record yourself speaking them, either as an audio file or as a video file. Whatever, that's up to you. Good discussion posts are the posts that will refer to that week's reading or that week's video in some kind of a thoughtful way. Let me show you an example. All of them are here under discussions. Look at Judaism. This is next week's discussion assignment. Here's a description. I'm saying in your first post, please do this, and how long it should be. And your second post should be a response to what another has said. Every week, the prompts for the discussion will be a little bit different. And they will generally begin to be available to you, so you can start posting as early as Sunday night, and they will all close down at Friday at about 11 or 11:30 p.m. when all of the discussions are due. Any questions about the discussion boards and how all that works? I'm checking chat to see if anybody is sending me questions. Looks pretty quiet. Okay. Oh, cat, getting tangled in my earbuds. Ay, ay, ay. Office hours. Office hours will be Tuesdays and Thursdays, as you see on the slide here. And how do you get to them? While office hours are taking place during that time period, you will find the directions to arrive at the office hours right here on the course homepage under news. So for example, as soon as we're done in about 10 minutes, I will have the last half of my office hours for today for 1 to 2. And you can attend it by calling this number or clicking on here. When the office hours are over, this box will disappear and it'll reappear when I'm available for office hours again. So office hours are for anybody to show up. It might be that I'm meeting with a student, in which case maybe we'll go to a little side room and talk if we need to, whatever, we'll play it as it goes. But if you would rather have like a deliberate appointment set up to meet with me to discuss whatever, then just email me. That's the fastest way to arrange something. Anytime. And as you know, I'm not teaching, so my schedule is pretty flexible. Here's what's not different with this new version of the course. The final paper still counts for as much as it did before. So if you're trying to figure out where should you be sending your energy to be sure you get the best grade that you can get on this course, that's the answer to that question, the final paper. We've written a couple stages of it already, and the next stage of it is coming up in, I think, 2 weeks from now. So I'm available to help you hash out your drafts and work on that as that date approaches. We can always still meet to go over difficult stuff. For example, sometimes in my 101 class, I arrange for a room for any students who are writing their final paper on Marx or on Durkheim or on Weber. And any students who want to do a real close reading of the hurling text for that theorist can meet with me in that room and we'll just go through it line by line. And by the end of it, everybody will really understand that particular theory. That's an option. If you can get together a couple students, or if you just want to do it one-on-one to go through what that theory says, that's a possibility. I'm not going to arrange it unless I hear from you, but if anybody voices an interest in it, then yeah, let's do that. The other thing that's not changed is that it's important to keep showing up. It's strongly recommended that students log in at least 2 or 3 times a week to see what's new. I'll communicate with you, excuse me, using Desire to Learn and through email. Yeah,